What is going on, guys? My name is youWILLknowPAIN. Welcome to another video. Now today we are taking on Beastman with Bretonnia, and they say Amber already got thrown up in the air and they're about to land onto the Bretonnia rank, which is unfortunate. So let's just go over my opponent's army. The Regiments of Renown, Sigor, the Eye of More Slip. So basically this Sigor has a warp gaze which can basically net a opponent by 12 seconds, and now you can cast 3 times. And also Soul Eater, which basically makes everybody on the map has a plus 25% miscast chance, which is huge. And then it has also a magic resistance, which is very nice as well. And it also does magic attack and magic ammunition, which is also pretty good. And then although at the front, I believe 2 harpies on each side. Now these guys are super good at just occupying Bretonnia archers, and just take a look. These guys are definitely super good, and these guys are actually looking pretty evil. And now we have the front line of just Angor spearmen herds with shields, 4 of them. These guys are just there to soak the damage, and they have charged defense. They also has Primal Fury, so which means they are much better than man-at-arms with spears. And also these guys are pretty fast. 41 speed is so fast. Like everything on Beastman roster are just super fast. And also the general in command here is Mogr the Shadow Grave, which is a very competitive pick with a staff of Ruinous Corruption, which is like a summon chaos spawn unit, which is pretty good. And then also has the Spirit Essence of Chaos, which can cast it 1 time as well. And it's gonna basically instantly, I'm not too sure whether it's still the same. Cannot target, yes. So it basically gonna just one-shot any unit other than Lord or Heroes, and it's also gonna spawn a Chaos spawn unit immediately after the one-shot. So this ability is actually nuts. Especially imagine if the Grail Knights actually got pretty low and they just pop that on them. Amazing. And then you have and then he has 2 units of Angor Raiders, which is pretty good. And 3 pigs, yes, 3 pigs. Now I know a lot of people really like pigs because pigs can do a lot of damage on charge. They have 46 charge bonus. They have 52 AP damage, weapon strength which 36 AP, and they have a speed of 70. And they have some armor as well, and they go Sphere. And the thing is, they are so cheap as well, and they have anti-infantry, right? Yeah, they have anti-infantry. They are definitely anti-infantry because the trait here. I think the way they do damage is gonna be like a splash damage. So if the pigs actually got a charge of directly onto one of your infantry, and this infantry doesn't have charge against defense against charge, then they're gonna really suffer. And now on the far flank, 2 units of Sentinels with great weapon. These guys are the bread and butter from Beastman roster. When I play Beastman, I always love these units. The Sentinels are pretty much one of the strongest cavalry units in the game, simply because of one trait, which is Perfect Vigor. Alongside with Grail Knights, these guys will never lose any stats. And also these guys are so fast. They have 95 speed, probably one of the fastest cavalry unit in the entire game. And they have decent amount of charge, decent amount of weapon strengths, and which 27 are AP. So yeah, these guys are probably my favorite unit on Beastman roster. And then all the way at the back, we have Butchers of Karkengard. So Butchers of Karkengard. These guys are Minotaurs, regiments of renown. They can heal themselves. They have regeneration. There you go. They have Silver Shield, which is gonna help them a lot against missile. And they have the Blood Greed, which basically is like a AoE plus leadership plus speed, and make everybody immune to psychology as well, which is nice. And let's see how this battle gonna break down. Oh, before that, we're gonna introduce my army. So basically, I have got a nice little pocket here, which consists of Beast Slayers of Bretonnia, Foot Squires, regiments of renown, and here everybody is just stacked here. So basically, I got Geo himself, the Green Knight, with Dora's Blade, and also all these are his default traits. He has blessings. He has Sacred Guardian, which means he's gonna constantly regenerate. He's unbreakable. He has immune to psychology. He causes terror. He has 90% of physical resistance, which is nuts, by the way. And he has a lot of weapon strengths. 60 melee attack is absolutely amazing as well. Geo is actually pretty good fighter. And above Geo, we have Faye Enchantress herself. And Faye is on foot. Hold on. How can I select Faye? Never mind. Okay, now we have Faye. So Faye, I brought Faye, Favor of the Fae. I have Arcane Conduit, Regrowth, Earthblood, and Mist of the Lady, Life Bloom, and pretty standard stuff. And the reason why I put Fae on food is because I also brought a Paladin on food. And the Paladin on food has very good actually. They have decent melee attack, decent melee defense. They have a lot of like leadership, and also they provide this Guardian trait, which is gonna make Fae much tankier. And also I have this Grail Relic. Grail Relic is one of the most OP units, especially for Bretonnia. I feel like Bretonnia really need Grail Relic in a lot of matchups. Like here against Beastman, look at the radius of this Icon of Devotion. Like all these units here got covered, and all of them are immune to psychology, which means even the peasants, they're not gonna rout even if they got basically charged by a dragon. That's just insane. And now for the infantry, I have 3 peasants, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 man-armed spears. 1 or 2 of them at rank 7, and then at the back I have 4 peasant bowmen, and the very back I have 2 units of grenades. These are the bread and butter, and probably one of the strongest cavalry unit in the entire game. And also what really makes them shine, this one here, Perfect Vigor. So which means they can actually stay toe to toe in terms of vigor against the Centaurs. And they have a whooping 78 charge bonus, which is huge. And also they have an anti-large of 12, which is nice. It's gonna help them against the cavalries. And now let's see how this is gonna play out. And right from the get-go, there's an Ember directly landed onto my man-arms, tossing them basically. And there's another Ember coming in. Boom! Landed down to 1 man spear unit. Cause My opponent actually brought the Cygor, that's why I really need to just push the pace, because I didn't have any artillery. I only have archers. So I just really pushing in with all my stuff. Oh my gosh, that Ember. Oh no! Ouch! Wow, that's brutal. That must have, like, that actually landed on Faye, Geo himself, and also the Beast Slayers. Wow, that's another perfect shot. And actually here, I don't really want to miss this. Geo actually got netted by that Ember Thrower. And the Ember Thrower is still just tossing embers. And then finally my archers are in range. And now my archers are firing at that Ember Thrower cycle. And Geo still got netted. Here, Angor Spears got pushed out and about to engage my 9. Angor Raiders are firing at my peasants. And I'm actually cheating a little bit, I'm not sure why, but I have archers at the back trying to dish out more damage onto the Cygor. And this Ember, I think, is targeting my Grail Knights. Wow, killed 3 of them. Amazing. This Cygor just really paying off. And then finally I decided to charge in. And there's another Ember. This guy, and this one actually missed. And now we have a 1v1 situation between Geo, the Uniter, against the Eye of I forgot that name. the Regiments of Renowned Cygor. This is so epic. Look at this 1v1 situation here. I think Geo is definitely gonna come on top, but the question is, those Minotaurs actually came in underneath. So Geo is still just gonna holding strong here. And now let's slow down things a little bit and see how the battle actually played out for the rest of the map. So I actually managed to get a charge off with my Grail Knights, and they, alongside with this unit of Spearmen at Arms, gonna decimate those Angor Spearheads. Now they are already routing. And here, those Harpies actually got charged by my Grail Knights, but they actually almost rout 1 unit of my Peasant Bows. But I think that's a good trade, because right now Harpies are shattered because I directly charged them with my Grail Knights. And these archers are still online, which is nice. And all the way at the flank, my opponent is pushing the Centaurs, trying to wrap around, and also these Harpies as well, trying to just come here and occupy my archers. And here I saw these Centaurs coming hot. I just quickly trying to reposition my spears, maybe to block here, and also maybe pull my Grail Knights back a little bit to a better position as well. And here, Grail Knights actually about to get a side charge into those pigs, which is going to be glorious. And bam, actually they refused. Now they got pulled back. Okay, so right now I think the reason why I pulled them back was because this unit of Spearmen at Arms actually at rank 7, they're gonna just hold their 9 quite firmly against the Razorgors. And here we have a big blob here, and as you can see, my Beast Slayers already got shattered almost. They're just on their way outside the map. But here I still got my Grail Radic, I still got Fae, and I still have Paladin, and they're still fighting all these summons, Chaos Bones, and pigs, and also Morgar himself. And here Geo still just basically fighting butchers of Kalkangat, the Minotaurs, and also the Cygor. So Geo actually did a lot of heavy lifting in this game, like occupy these 2 very elite regiments unit. And here we're gonna see the epic showdown between Centaurs and Grail Knights, and then we're gonna see all of it, everything about it. And now 1, 2, 3, here we go. Wow! just on the charge, those Minotaurs are having a world of trouble against Grails. For the lady, Shield of the Realm. Those Sentinels are not going to be long from this world. And all the way here, Grownites actually got a charge onto these Sentinels. I believe Sentinels missed the charge, which is devastating. Now they're all gonna die to the Grails. And yeah, that's amazing. And here, you guys don't want to miss this. Geo himself, the uniter of the entire Bretonnia, the first ever Bretonnia king, is about to kill this Cygor, the beast, the regiments of renowned Cygor. And we're gonna see just how it's gonna count down. Come on, Geo. There you go. And now Cygor is on its way out of the map. And Geo is actually giving a chase to the beast. One more blow. Another blow, and beast is down. Wow. Geo is amazing. Now, on the battlefield. Grownites actually managed to beat up the Sentinels, and now Grownites are pushing in here. I believe the target are those Angor Raiders. And here, Mogul is actually having a world of trouble fighting off Paladins, Fae, and that Grail Relic. And here, Grownites actually charge into the pits. And now, Grownites are changing target. They're about to charge into these Angor herds, Angor Raiders. And we're gonna catch all of it. Oh my gosh. And alongside with Geo, they're gonna absolutely butcher these Minotaurs. Now, the Minotaurs against Grails, and Geo is just so damn epic. And I believe Minotaurs actually got routed. There you go, they're routed. And now in the center, where is Mogul? Mogul is shattered. He stands no chance against Fae, against Paladin, against the Grail Relic, and Mogul is on his way outside the map. Wow, that's just this game is just so good. It just basically showcased every single aspect of the Bretonnia gameplay. You have massive Grownites charges. Like the Grownites against Sentinel's Grail Weapon is probably one of the most iconic matchups, because Beastman against Bretonnia, like, it's just gonna happen always. It's just always gonna happen. But you got the epic showdown between them, and you have Geo the Reuniter actually killed the regiments of renowned Cygor all by himself, and also that Cygor was supported by the Minotaurs, and he still just pulled off the victory. It's just insane. Just the sheer will of Geo is just amazing. And also you got Mogul completely just killed off the Beast Slayers. Like, Beast Slayers only got 2 kills, but Mogul still just basically had a really rough time against Fae alongside Paladin and their Grail Relic. Man, I really enjoy playing this game, even though I know it's kind of one-sided, and but my opponent still managed to basically beat up my Beast Slayers of Bretonnia. And also this Cygor actually did a lot of early damage, pretty much killed half Beast Slayers models, and also did some damage onto my Grownites as well. But then he just constantly getting chased by Geo, which is kinda awkward. But other than that, I think Minotaurs actually, because the thing is, you don't really want to waste your Minotaurs just attacking Geo, because I think a better call would be maybe you say Angor Spearmakers to just blow up Geo and then get the Cygor away, and then just try to just basically keep some distance. But Minotaurs are very good at killing infantry. I think these guys definitely need to support Morgul and Morgur. If these guys were around Morgur, I think the result of the fight between Morgur and Fae and Paladin would be different, I suppose. But I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, I really enjoyed playing that game, and hope you guys enjoy the gameplay as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Oracle Boss signing off.